but I look very, 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 very tired. Like, even though we're supposed to be listening, not looking, like, that's the only way I can broadcast. Welcome to the Note to Self motherfucking episode 36. Did I put 36? I don't know what I did put. Well, welcome to the Note to Self podcast, episode 36. I washed my hair and I did a different style. I think it makes it look a little bit older. Today's August 21st, 2022. I just woke up. I know I'm dehydrated and whatnot, but shit's just been bothering me a lot. Like, I don't even want to talk about so many things now because it's just like people are like, not people, but it could be people, but it's just like people, it's that feeling where you're paranoid. And it's just like I already have like quote unquote diagnoses to discredit me, but even though I have the evidence, no one wants to fucking look. So it's just like, what do I do? And then I thought a deal would work out when it really didn't. And it's just like I just wanna be by myself because it just feels like from every angle, it seems like I'm being taken advantage of, you know? And now I started thinking like, okay, well, I might as well keep going. Well, if I'm getting taken advantage of, like, what if I didn't exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, I be wondering that sometimes, like, if I wasn't here, and I be thinking like, I thought about grandma 2 things, actually kind of 3 things, but I told y'all she had, well, my aunt said she had a martyr complex, which is like a Jesus complex. Like, she just felt obligated to take care of other people. And people take advantage of that. So I fell into the same thing. And then I'm thinking like, what if like I just fucking disappear, you know? Like, I don't want to leave YouTube or nothing like that. But that's something I might have to do. Like, especially if they have like facial recognition shit. I would have to get the fuck on. I don't know. Or change my face, but then they can identify you by your eyes and shit. But I really don't want to be here no more. I don't. It's just everything is just like being taken advantage of. Like well, most of all, my kindness is being taken advantage of. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like, what if I'm not here? So what's everyone gonna do? And then I remember my grandma saying, so what would y'all do if I wasn't here? Or you're gonna regret when I'm gone. And you know, you always hear like older people say that shit, like, what you gonna, especially older moms, like, what are you gonna do when I'm gone, or some shit like that. But the way I'm feeling is, I don't know if she was talking about, you know, just turning off her TV, if you know what I'm saying. Cause that's I want to just turn off my TV, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the words of Hassan Campbell, like. But you know, she ended up passing from the cancer. But still, she was still doing every fucking thing. And that's my thing, is just like, my health ain't shit. I'm stressed the fuck out. Everybody knows I'm stressed the fuck out, but no one gives a fuck. As long as the checks keep rolling, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and I thought about yesterday signing up for like the Space Force, nigga. But I'm just thinking like, okay, well, I got like you know, issues. Not like legal issues or anything like that. I'm talking about like brain issues. Because I don't know if it's like the stress that triggers this shit for me, like, or it's just like maybe it's a menstrual cycle. Because I told you guys, like, I have like this, I don't want to say disease, but it's like some kind of disorder where it's just like my mucous membranes just slough off and then regenerate. So it's best that I, you know, stop drinking. And it's so interesting because it's like when they slough off, TMI, so if you drinking, you know, drinking something or eating something, it's just like, okay, I can't taste. because like the taste buds have gone and then they're regenerating. And I don't know if I should say some shit like that because it made me think like, damn, am I like Wolverine or some shit, you know? But I don't know, like things like senses just go away and then they come back strong, strong, strong. Like I could stop smelling because I guess like I'll have like a nosebleed or something. So I guess that's the inside of my nose membranes like regenerating or shedding. And then like when they come back, everything's just so much stronger. And I don't know what the fuck this shit is. And I'm really hoping it doesn't affect my eyes. But I've been telling y'all that my eyes been burning. So I think it could be that Sjorgen's syndrome or whatever it's called. But I know, like I can't, like honestly, like I can't really drink and I can't really smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like I could, and then like I told you how like I just wouldn't feel the alcohol, you know. And I'm thinking about, so what's the point? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think maybe it has to do with my stomach, maybe it's shedding or something like that. Because even like pickles, like even pickles burn to eat. And at the same time, like my tongue is peeling. So it's just like, I don't know what the fuck. It's just a scary thought. And I just hope like I don't lose my eyesight. And like, I don't know, I don't even want to get as drastic as like my hearing. It's like sometimes I just can't hear very good. And then sometimes I can hear almost everything. So I don't know. Like my body just keeps regenerating. So I think it's good that I quit the vaping and I quit drinking because like now that it's like regenerating up again, maybe like this, like I'm talking like I'm a fucking lizard. Like I don't know. And then that makes me think about conspiracy theories because I think my blood type is like B negative. I'm not sure. I know it's B. I'm pretty sure it's B negative. But there's a whole conspiracy in that. But I'm not gonna run with that because watch my shit turn out B positive. I don't know, but I do want to donate blood because I feel like after like I bleed, not just like my period or anything like that, but I feel like even if I like accidentally cut myself or something like that, like I feel so like first of all I feel human for once, and I guess the sensation, I don't know how to explain, but just losing that old life force. I don't know, like I feel like if I lived in the past, I would be I would be like somebody who would do bloodletting. Like I would be down with that. Like I'm down with that now. I'm thinking about just going to donate blood for therapy purposes. But anyways, um like even when like my mucous membranes are shedding, like I even get like, and they don't even talk about monkeypox. Like I just, my skin starts to like shed or like gets patchy like eczema or whatever the fuck. Like for real, like, and I don't want no people talking about, oh, it's monkeypox. It's not monkeypox. Like I'm telling you, like my whole body sheds, and I know it's just gonna lead to like a certain kind of cancer. Lord, but it's genetic. I don't know how else to explain it. And then it makes me think about like my fertility and all that. Is, I don't know, probably not gonna happen if like everything is just like gonna fall out and regenerate. Like I don't fucking know. Anyways, that's besides the point. Um, but I was thinking about like, what if I just leave? You know, like what? Like my face looks so dry. Like I was thinking about what if I just go? Like what if? Like I'm talking about like to the Space Force because that's where I want to go. Like I think that's where I want to go. I know I just want to leave here, and then I just want to see like from afar, like how do people cope without me? Like even if the like if I had the money being handled by someone other than myself, but for me, but more responsibly, I wonder how it would go. Because if there's somebody like, no, you can't have this, no, you can't have that, instead of my ass being like, oh, you can have this and you can have that, I mean, Now what? I bet a lot of people would disappear, huh? It's so funny. And then I thought about grandma's shit in the kitchen, not actual poop, but there was like a little picture of a rope, and it said like when you get to the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. And I don't really want to hear that shit right now. You know, it's just something that came into my head. And then like the prayer hands and the little like it's like a broomstick. It's like a mock broomstick, and then it's the little spot, the straws you stick into baking goods to check if it's cooked all the way through. But I'm thinking like my paranoia kicks in. That's what I'm saying. Like I think what I have may be like maybe hormone related, like hormone triggered shedding of the body. I don't know how to fucking explain it. Cause just like right after my period's over, or like during my period, which is usually a full moon or some shit like that, or leading up to the full moon, it's just like I go kind of crazy. Or again, then after that, it it happens, and then I'm back to normal or like really manic. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain. Like I've been trying to keep track for years. Hold on. I had to turn on Bluetooth. I don't know why I did that. Trying to get that ghost Wi-Fi. Maybe it will boost to everybody that I'm on. I don't fucking know. Um, but it's just scary, and it's scary to know that people are in this little town. Like I'm so glad that some people go and never fucking come back. Like this town does not have a selling point at all. Like I'm talking shit, but that's why people don't come back. People don't come back because y'all think it's as corrupted as fuck. Like the only reason I'd see you coming back is like for retirement, but then who wants to retire into like a fucking racket, like a medical fucking racket? Like that's all it is. It's just like let's say like I feel like my blood sugar is too high, and every time I eat sugar, like I feel fucked up, right? Instead of me cutting out sugar, I'm gonna go to the damn doctor, right? And then they're gonna put me on a pill to cut my sugar down, or insulin or something, right? Or maybe that's not even it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll just assume because I'm black, I got diabetes. That's the shit I'm talking about. And, you know, like, we set up an eye appointment for grandpa. It's supposed to be, like, 7:55. We calling in, and then they talking about, like, who do you need to talk to? I'm like, direct me to this office. And then they're like, oh, well, they don't open till 9. So, why? They don't open till 9:30, but you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we had to be there at 7:50. This is the shit I'm talking about. And then when I'm asking the question, they act like they're angry at me. And then my family's just like, girl, you need to stay here. Don't you see the opportunity here? I don't see no fucking opportunity, nigga. I don't. I see slight opportunity, but I know I don't want to be here. And that's the fucking point. I don't want to be here, and I'm tired of taking up people's slack. That's my thing. And it's just been like, so it's been 10 years of this shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm about done. Like, my whole youth is pretty much fucking gone. Like, that. This is my issue. But it's just like, it's okay. It's okay. God got you. God got you. It's okay. And then, like, I'm talking to my uncle that everybody pretty much paints in a bad light. And apparently, that lady was talking shit about me to him to turn each other against each other. Because, like, we ended up having a talk because I had to send something off to him. You know, I didn't have an issue. What's like a mosquito here? I didn't have an issue because, you know, that's still family at the end of the day. So I'm just like, well, fuck it, you know? Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Like, I didn't have no beef. And he ain't had no beef either. And then we figure out, like, we were set up. You know? And then he's just like, let it go with her. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And it just seemed the consensus is to let it go. And, I'm tired of fighting. Like that's how I've been feeling. Like my sister came and like that was dramatic. I mean, it was great seeing her though, even though we didn't end up on a good note last time we spoke. But I don't even know. Like I'm not trying to beef. Like she kind of tried to bring the argument back up, even though I was trying to squash the beef and we agreed to squash the beef, but she kept on going with it, and I was just like, I don't want to fight no more. And I'm thinking about this song by Alabama Shakes, and I haven't heard from them in years. I don't even know if they're still together, but like it's one of my favorite bands. Oh, I love her voice, but it's because like I don't want to fight no more. And I've been listening to a lot of Macy Gray, um, you know, even before the whole controversy and shit like that. Like even talking about the music, that's my thing. The art, it's the art, the art, the art. And it's just like I'm losing my concentration. My concentration should be on the art. I can't sing or nothing like that. I mean, but I can try, and I can make the art. It's just like I need time. I just need time by myself, and I need time to make money. And it's like I'm busy doing this, and I'm being told to like work at home and shit like that, so I can do, like I can be here working, like I've been fucking doing, and then I can be up there fucking working. Either way, I'm working and I don't have a fucking break, and it's just like I just want a break. So I'm thinking about what if I just fucking disappear? Like what if I just scheduled like plastic surgery or something like that, and like vocal box surgery, so like you don't hear my voice, you like get rid of all my fingerprints, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And just turn to a whole brand new person. Like get a new social security card, maybe go to a whole different country and just change my whole identity and just do what the fuck I want to do. And then it's just like, even though I feel like my sister wishes that she was in my position kind of a little bit, even though she left. I'm jealous of her. Cuz just like you're still young, you still have opportunity. Nobody's fucking bothering. I mean, that's why you left. So nobody will be bothering you no more. And it's just like I don't understand. Like looking back now, it's just like why did I take this shit on? But like who would just leave? I'm not placing no blame, cause this shit is overwhelming. Like nobody else wanted to fucking do it. Like what? So no, cause nobody else wanted to fucking do it. I'm supposed to let people die. Like I don't know. Like that just didn't sit right with me, cause that's where it would have ended up with like death. We already had leeches draining. Like I don't know. Like I'm just tired. Like I don't even want to fight. Like seriously, I don't even want to fight. It's like okay, okay, okay. But then I was thinking like if I join the military, cause I could pass a piss test now. So if I join the military, and I have like an obligation, like I'm obligated to be gone, and that sounds great to me. It's just like if I don't even want to be in this existence anyway, like why not apply that energy to protecting the country? You know what I'm saying? Like doing something bigger than myself. But it's just like I'm not trying to, like I haven't really heard a thank you, Like I'm just now hearing a thank you, and like it's been like 9 years, and I'm not even hearing a thank you from the people that I help. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like what the fuck. But everybody got a handout. Like I need help. Like I need help too. Like I don't get it, and I'm just kind of over it. Like I'm tired of society. I'm tired of like I don't want this to sound like a fucking manifesto, because that shit will get me locked the fuck up. But I'm saying like I'm just tired of society. I'm tired of liars. I'm tired of like greed. I'm tired of people just having like agendas, like hidden fucking agendas. Um I'm tired of like things being unnecessarily expensive. I'm tired of things being like designed for that. Like everything is just in design for the next person to benefit. And I'm thinking like, is this capitalism? Because I've said I am a capitalist. I believe in working for what the fuck I want. But I don't know. Is that why it disgusts me? It's just like people want to take shortcuts. I think it's the shortcuts that fucking disgust me. Like, I didn't have to, like, I couldn't take no fucking shortcuts, nigga. So it's just like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, I don't want to hear about quote unquote first world problems. I really don't give a fuck. Like, I just want, like, literally, if I could start over today and I knew everybody would be fine right now, which I'm trying to set up in some kind of way because I don't want to be here no more. Like, I'm not talking about even like, and I'm thinking about um, like even getting a will. Like, I'm 27, so it's just like, damn, I'm thinking about a will already. But I'm thinking like the way this shit is going, like if someone's not gonna take me out, and I'm not gonna mysteriously be taken out, you know what I'm saying? Or like I take myself out, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna happen to everybody else? But then it's just like, shouldn't they be thinking that? I already done the planet. I already stepped in. So what you gonna do when I just bop? Then what? But the only reason why I'm not gonna do it is because I'm expecting someone else to do that. I'm not talking about like hiring or nothing like that. I mean, like, I actually think like this person is crazy enough to fucking come over here and fucking harm me. And I'm trying to tell, that's what I was trying to tell the fucking judge, but no one's fucking listening. That's what I'm saying, screaming into the void. I'm screaming into the fucking void. Because it's just like, that's why I asked for a restraining order, you know? But because the number is blocked already, I can't get one. So, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. But I'm telling y'all, like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna hurt myself. But if something happens to me, I didn't do that shit. I'm telling you now. And I'm so fucking paranoid about it. And despite, like, whatever labels they put on my brain and shit, no, it wasn't me. I'd run away like pussy before I do some shit like that. And that's no shade to nobody who feels suicidal. Shit, I feel suicidal right now. But I'm not gonna do it because it's just like I know somebody wants me to do it. And I've always been like that. I always been an opposite head ass nigga. Like, if you want me to go to the right, I'm going to the left. If you want me to go to the left, I'm going to the right. If you want me to be on both sides, I'm going down the fucking middle. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. And I told y'all that's been diagnosed. I forgot what it's called. Like, fucking, I forgot. Because I thought it was bullshit. It's more bullshit to put me on fucking pills. It's just like, how the fuck are you gonna give somebody pills to be obedient? But then if you think about it, isn't that what the drugs on the street is supposed to do? In a way, I don't know. Even the drugs that you legally have to get prescription for, everything is to dumb you down, even down to the television. Everything is to dumb you the fuck down. It's in the food to dumb you the fuck down, you know? And it's just like, I know all this. Like, even in the cosmetics, the lotions and everything, like, I wouldn't be surprised if when you put on lotion, especially if it's like cocoa butter for niggas, shit, like, something probably in there, like, what, like, hemp lotion, I mean, I bet that shit good, like, smell good and all that, may probably make your skin silky, nigga, but when you high, I mean, and then it's like your skin is, like, the largest absorber of shit, even more than your stomach, so, it's just like, I don't know, but I would try some hemp lotion right now. Now that we mention it, I wouldn't mind some hemp lotion. What else? But it's just like, I'm gonna say this now, like, and I'm not gonna down myself or whatever. But it's just like, and I'm not being cocky either. I love myself. Like, I love what I've done. I might not love who I am. I don't know, not yet. I think I'm getting there. I probably love myself when I'm 30 or something like that. But so far, so good. I think I love what I've done for others. And that's because the only reason I love what I've done is just the shit I've done for others. That's all. And I'm not riding on it. Like, if you help others, you're not supposed to brag about it. Yeah, I know. I'm not bragging about that. I'm just saying, like, the fact that, like, I put other people before me. And it's not a good thing to do. and nobody else is doing it, and that's why I don't understand why the fuck am I doing it. But that's some monkey see, monkey motherfucking do shit. And I told y'all I don't believe in that shit. And I just been like, I don't know, like, some got me thinking like I need to study the Bible again. Like, I've been doing a lot of tarot cards. It just makes you want to lean more on the inside of what's going on, or like maybe the spiritual aspects of what's going on in the universe and shit. But it's just like, even if I pull out 3 cards and one for clarification, and it's a good reading, and I keep going and going for the answers are vague. And you know, God is vague too, but it is what it is. Like, he's kind of direct. Like, if it's gonna be what the fuck I say it's gonna be, nigga. Like, ain't no cards you can pull to change my mind. Like, and like, damn. Like, think about that shit. Like, ain't shit you can do to change his mind. You can pull this card out. You can pull that card out. I mean, it's entertaining. I do believe in guardian angels and shit like that. Oh, excuse my language. But, like, I have my prayer candles. I have a couple Bibles. I have a Quran. I have a Torah. You know, I look at all religious aspects. But at the end of the day, I just believe there's just one cosmic being. Like, he holds us in the palm of our hands. Like in that song, he got the whole world in his hand. Like, he's just looking down at us like, these niggas tripping. Like, that's why I don't think he's gonna come back. Like, and that got me thinking about aliens and shit, nigga. Like, these niggas might come through and just be like, what the fuck is going on, yo? Like, I ain't going down there. Like, I wouldn't go down here either. It's just bullshit. Nasty ass fucking people just hating each other for no fucking reason. That's why we can't go nowhere. Like, we can't make no progress. Because if we all got along with each other, like, seriously though, like, not on no corny world peace shit, but if we all got along with each other, I believe we would be in space. You know what I'm saying? Like, in contact with aliens or some shit. And our common enemy would be fucking aliens if we had to beef with them niggas. But even if we was like on that energy where it's us against them, or like we're just basically one unity, like as an earthling front. I also love Star Trek. I just wanted to say that. Also, I love Ronald Reagan's speech, and he's one of my favorite presidents. I know you're gonna be like, yeah, bitch, because you like Trump or whatever. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm just an opposite head ass nigga. I don't know how to explain. I like everybody, but I mean, I love. But let me go on. But you ever heard that Ronald Reagan speech? But like, if we could believe in unity so strong amongst each other, imagine like if we ganged up with some aliens, nigga. And then, you know, like, let's say we didn't have to beef over resources. Like, we can do trade and all that. And, you know, eventually we're going to be fucking with the, you know, fucking aliens fucking us. And it might turn into that damn, like, giants walking around on the earth again. I don't fucking know. But, I mean, it's a thought. I know it's going to lead to some craziness. But, I believe it's happened already. Like, they talk, even ancient aliens has come back. And they talk about, like, even if you look in these old Renaissance photos, and the craziest thing, let me tell you, hold up. The craziest thing is in the fucking, like, Renaissance periods. Like, every time there's a period of, like, progression in human history, you always see shit about aliens. Have you noticed that? Someone brought that to my attention, and it creeped me out in the middle of the night. And I was just like, oh, wow. Like, you would see, like, paintings of, like, London burning or some shit like that, but then you see, like, aliens in the back or some shit, like, or the picture where they're touching fingers, and then it looks like there's a giant fucking brain. Like, they're in a brain or some shit like that. Or UFO, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just was fucking insane. Just look at this shit. Like, I'm telling you, just look. Do your own research. Don't believe me. Seriously. But it's just crazy, like, and I'm thinking about aliens and shit, and I have problems in my own fucking life. I'd like, man, I want to yell at the sky, y'all niggas could take me. Like, it's just crazy. And then I'd be thinking of, like, how I be in, like, chats, and then people be like, oh, fucking reptilians, are bad and shit like that, and people who have like negative, like Rh negative blood are probably like reptilian and shit like that, right? Or they come from the Basque region. They probably have reptilian blood, right? So I'm just like, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the sun. I'm not the biggest fan of the sun. I prefer the moon. I get cold easily. My skin scales no matter how much I put lotion on. I mean, like I dose myself in damn lotion. Um, but you know what I'm saying? Like I act like a fucking reptilian. Like I don't know how to explain. And it don't have to be a bad thing. I mean, like reptilians can't be the only bad magnificent being on it being in the universe. Like there has to be something else. I'm sure there's like niggas that look like Chewbacca out here, like fucking the Sasquatch or some shit like that. Like I don't know. Like I want to see some paperwork. Like giving these niggas bad rep. Like what? And the craziest thing is like, didn't we come out the ocean? And it's just like, I don't know. It just makes you think. It just makes me think. But I'm definitely gonna start giving blood. I'm definitely looking into, like, I'm dead ass serious. Like it's not because like, it is because like my emotions are like fucking crazy right now. But I also want to know what the moon phase was coming up. It's probably it's probably a new moon or some shit. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I'm trying to donate that blood. To get all that energy out of me, like whatever these bad vibes is, I just want to get it out, and like I just want to donate. And I don't know, it sounds crazy, but I just feel like I need to make room for good blood, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I don't care, like it could be a conspiracy or not. I just know that after like I get hurt and I'm bleeding, it's a release. It's a relief and it's a release for me. I accidentally sliced my fucking finger here. I forgot which one it is. I think it was this finger. I think it was this finger. And I was hammering in a nail, and then my fucking finger split. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, it healed so very well. Wow. But I started bleeding, and I was just like, damn. Like I kind of wanted to panic. I was like, what if this gets infected? Like the nail is rusty, the damn door rusty. There's wood splinters and all that. Um, damn, that's crazy. But you know, like it's like I immediately, like I don't want to get kidnapped. That's my thing. I'm talking about the shit, and I don't want to fucking get kidnapped. Cause like nigga, who the fuck? I don't want nobody to know about that kind of shit. But it was just like I even knew that as like a kid. Like I know my imagination was wild. Like I told y'all, like I was obsessed with Catwoman and shit like that. I was obsessed with Storm. Like yes, I loved Holly Berry back then. I'm sorry. Um, like like I want to be a part of the X-Men. Like I still want to be a part of fucking X-Men. Like that shit gotta be real. Anyways, it's just I'm thinking like, damn, like if I just let the blood just stay there as I'm bleeding, it would just crust up immediately. And that's what a fucking scab is. But I'm saying like, yo, like I'm healing fast as shit. My body regenerates. Like it's literally regenerating. And the craziest thing, like I keep hearing like your body regenerates every 7 years or some shit like that. So it's just like, when's the last time I regenerated? Or yeah, I was 20. Shit started changing at 20. But 27, maybe I'm regenerating again. At least my brain is like, you know, when they talk about the hippocampus in your brain, or some shit like that. I forgot what it's called. But you can feel your brain is like maturing. Yeah, that's what I've been going through lately. Like I know my brain is fucking changing. It's like I notice it every day in the way I think, and then like I get little tingles in my head, and I'm like, damn. After I think about a situation in a mature way, I'm just like, oh, you know. That's because even though, like, my sister always been stubborn and shit, she's still young. Like like her brain is not done forming yet. Like I swear, like she could be inducted into a cult. Like I almost wanted to go into like a cult. So me and Drunk talked about that before. One of my moderators. Also, I don't know if I want to call us Prune Family or and I know I can't use Prune Gang, so I'm just gonna call us the Honey Bun Club. I'm sorry if it sounds a little bit fruity, but you know, I'm Bunny. I don't love honey buns, but I'm sure a lot of people do. And it just sounds cute. So welcome to the Honey Bun Club. Especially if you're still listening, I believe this is so podcast episode 36. If you like to see like tarot card readings and just listen to me talk, or like cat videos, or like shorts, you know, things like that. Not like booty shorts, but like short videos. Please take the time out and subscribe. And I appreciate that. Closed mouths don't get fed, so and I'm not begging for no food. I'm just saying subscribe. So if you like what you see, please put a like, click subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get a notification every time I come on. Anyways, what else? Oh, and then like I had like I don't know, something triggered me because one of my friends was saying like you know, you ever hear some like colorist shit? And I'm talking to all my niggas in New York, all the Bariquas and El Barrio, nigga. Like, and Dominicans too. All my Afro Latinos, but especially East Harlem and the Bronx, South Bronx. It was just like a complex, and I just like I don't want to keep bringing it up because like at the end of the day, like in America, when you look black, you're black. When you look white, you're white, and it is what it is, you know. You could be black and white, but if you look Asian, you're Asian, you know. Damn near, but it's just like she says like her grandkid is mixed with black and Puerto Rican, right? But she's just not sure, and I'm thinking like what, like I want to ask like what is looking Puerto Rican? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole country, and then I'm thinking that's the same attitude that kind of broke my family, like at least my paternal side of my family up, because it's just like my dad, he's half Puerto Rican. And I think like I know he's half black, but I'm pretty sure he's half Haitian, and nobody wants to fucking admit it, because back then people were ashamed to be Haitian, and it's like now everybody thinks being Haitian is like cool now, and that you have like magical powers. I keep thinking like a tree's gonna fall on my head or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like being Haitian is being fetishized now. But I mean, like I'm not even sure. I just know. Like, let me get to the point. So my grandpa, not my black grandpa here. I'm talking about my Puerto Rican grandpa. It always felt like he didn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even observing it, like, we barely said 5 words to each other. Probably less than that growing up. This was in, like, South Bronx when I would come visit. And, it just felt like we weren't a part of the family. And it just made me wonder, like, was my dad adopted? Like, but it's like when you're mixed like that and you come out looking like not what people expect. But even though I noticed like when you're mixed with Latino and black, you just come out looking black. I mean, I don't know how to explain. Like sometimes you just come out looking black. But Latino is not a race. And I wanted to ask like what is, like, so you're kind of questioning the lineage of the kid because the kid is like too dark. That's what I don't understand. And then it's just like, okay, my dad's dark skinned, his dad is Puerto Rican. My grandpa looks like a stereotypical Puerto Rican nigga with a wife beater. I don't know how to explain. Like he like a light skinned nigga, but like his hair is silky, nigga. Like I don't know how to explain. He look Mexican. I don't know how to explain. So it's just like, what do you expect? Like when you lay down with a dark skinned woman, and you're not too light yourself. I mean, what the fuck? I don't know. This shit just, for me, like, it kind of pissed me off because it just brought back memories. And it's just like, not everybody, like, it's like, that's my family, but my family won't accept me because I don't have a certain kind of look. But my thing is just like, why do you keep fucking niggas if you don't like niggas? You know what I'm saying? Why? And then I was watching the Jedi, and he was talking about they were shipping like black dicks like from like some country to like I think China or some shit like that. Like it was labeled plantains, but there was like hundreds of black dicks, and I'm just like, what the fuck? So people, they really out here eating dicks. So I'm just like, okay. I mean, like, it's just, I don't know. It's like people hate black people, everything about black people, but then they copy everything about black people. And it's just like, it's just, I don't know. And then, like, I'm thinking, like, I have something to prove, you know? Like, not, like, on some Uncle Tom shit all the time. You know, it felt like that back in the day. But I do have the right to claim my heritage. You know, I'm not saying, like, oh, my great, 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 whoever was Puerto Rican. I'm telling you, my dad is biracial. I've been around that part of my family. It's not like I haven't met them. They don't fuck with me because I look black. And then, you know, some of them look blacker than me. So it's just like, what the fuck is going on? The only thing, the difference is the language barrier. And, like, I feel like, personally, I owe it to myself to at least learn the language. But even then, it's like when I go back home to East Harlem, that's where I belong. That's my home. Like even when I go to sleep at night and then I'm astral traveling and shit. I'm back in Harlem, nigga. I'm back where like the Puerto Rican flags are hanging down. Like from the fire escapes, nigga. Niggas eating ices out on the street, my nigga. Like the fuck? Like I don't know how to explain. It's my heritage. And it's like I can't stand when people who are not a part of the fucking collective start interjecting. And then like I hate that part of me. Like I even uploaded like a DNA video talking about this shit. Like my DNA breakdown or whatever fuck. And Puerto Rican niggas talking about, oh, you look a little too black to be Puerto Rican. Like what the fuck? What are y'all talking about? But then it's just like if a white nigga was racist to you though, you'd be like, oh, that's racist. Oh, you know, we're mixed up with everything. And then it's just corny. It's just corny as fuck. Like, I hate when people selectively choose to be black. Like, why can't you just be both? And it makes me think about, like, my own kids. It's just like, okay, well, obviously, they can't really claim Puerto Rican at that point. I mean, like, you can. You can. Like, I mean, I'm only 1/4. So then what does that turn into? Like, 1/8? I mean, I don't know. Like, that's up to them. But I'm more focused on the black and white aspect. Like, am I just gonna say, oh, my kid is fucking white? You know what I'm saying? Like, or am I gonna say, is my kid just fucking black? Because I want to tell them, like, in America, like, it don't fucking matter. As soon as you start jogging down that fucking street, nigga, you a nigga, and you's a robber. Nigga stole my bike, head ass nigga. Like, that's how they gonna look at you. And it's just like my husband sitting there trying to get offended about it. Like, oh, well, I mean, like, how are they all black? Like, what about my part? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna erase that part of their identity? And I'm not trying to do none of that. I want them exposed to both parts. I want them to know that they're black with a little bit of Latino descent. Still black. Still black. And they have a white part of themselves. The redneck part, nigga. So it's just gonna be interesting. Like I don't know. Like biracial rednecks with Timberlands on. I don't know how to explain it. That sounds really interesting. Like a biracial redneck with Timberlands on. Like sometimes I imagine my kid to kind of look like maybe like a tan Jelly Roll, a rapper, or like maybe like a really tan Riff Raff or some shit. Like, cause I know I want my kid to have a mullet or a rat tail, and I want them to wear maybe like duck boots or cowboy boots or Timberland boots, something like that. I do want them to hunt, even though I personally don't believe in hunting. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't believe in it. I haven't tried it, but I want them to know how to be self-sufficient. That's the thing. So, I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Like, if I'm even able to have kids by that time. But I mean, what? I don't know. But I do owe it to myself to learn the language. That's how I feel. It's still my heritage, and I just hate when people try to do that same colorist shit. Like, you're not breaking a cycle, and it's just like when you know that your family's been impacted by like racism and colorism, and then you're kind of carrying it on, and you just don't even know it. And I'm just like, it's my heritage though, and I'm being told like, oh well, you're not really that. Like, how am I not? So I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how, like, what is that supposed to look like? Like, you're supposed to look like an exotic model? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know how to explain. And it's just like not even worth explaining. Like, why do I have to explain that? I just don't get it. Like, I just don't understand people, and I'm not trying to understand no more. Like, it's like I put in the work to try to help, and I know I still want to be like a warrior to help people and stuff. Like, I still got a little bit of fight in me. I don't know if it's because of the coffee. I got a little bit of fight left, but it's like I'm at the end of my rope. Like, I just kind of don't want to do this shit no more. Like, I wouldn't mind just fucking disappearing off the face of the fucking earth. Like, I wouldn't mind going to, like, where I want to go is, like, Terra del something, where the fuck, the very bottom of South America that's almost meeting with Antarctica. That's one place I think I would want to stay. And I'm thinking about Nova Scotia or, like, Greenland. Probably just Greenland. If they have weed legal over there or some shit like that. I don't know. But the very bottom of South America where it meets Antarctica, that's one place I want to visit, like, on God. Like, it makes me so scared to think about, like, damn, like, how are you so close to the bottom of the fucking earth, yo? And if you ever looked at, like, the wind thingies, whatever the fuck it's called, like, when the wind be like, what is it, like, when you look at the weather app and then you can see, like, what the fuck is going on in the world, or, like, if a hurricane is coming or a tornado and shit. Like, that bottom part of the earth, like, golly. It makes me think, like, maybe, like, when Pangea was breaking apart and then coming back, was it kind of, like, being pushed up towards the North Pole? Because, like, there's not really shit down there. Like, except for Australia. But other than that, what the hell? And then it makes me think about the flat earth theory. Damn, it's getting bright. But my face is starting to unswell. But if you think about, what the fuck? If you think about the flat earth theory, right? And they say, like, yeah, the world is flat, like I just said. Like, if you think about it, I don't know how to explain it. Like, let's say this is the earth. This is the earth. And then, like, let's do it like a ball. Wait, let's say this was a ball. Okay. At the bottom, this black part, that's Antarctica. Okay? So let's open it up. This is what they mean by the ice wall. Like, that's Antarctica. Damn, this shit blinded me. I mean, it's something to think about. Like, it's not something to totally dismiss. Like, you have to think about it. Like, if you think about it, like, in an assembly kind of way, like playing Legos or some shit, like, you kind of get what I'm saying. It makes you think, yeah, maybe it's flat, you know? I'm not totally against the idea. But today, the card said, for today, the card said, like when I read for yesterday for today, be by yourself, take the time to relax, and all that. So I think I'm just gonna be. I'm obviously gonna come on for the tarot reading. I might record one for tomorrow, and upload it like with the edits. I don't know. I just don't feel like really talking to anybody. Like at least talking to people who don't give a shit about me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking to, like in a narcissist kind of way. It's just like I'm just tired. Like I just want to talk about. I just want to talk with people about topics that are just that don't pertain to my life, that don't pertain for me doing shit for them. They don't pertain for them for me doing shit for shit for them or them doing shit for me. Nothing like that. I just want to have a nice, cool, intellectual conversation. That's all I want. Like, why is it so hard to ask for like an intellectual conversation with people these days? But that's what's on my mind right now. Like, I think I'm gonna join the Space Force. Like, for real, for real. Like, oh, like, could you imagine how the outfits would look like? I mean, like, every time I think about something that I want to do, I think about the outfits. Like, but can you imagine, like, if we had some, like, Star Trek type shit on, nigga? Like, the uniform is cute. I think the uniform is cute. But could you imagine, like, excuse me, being on the spaceship and you got on that motherfucking Star Trek joint? Like, ooh. Also, rest in peace, Uhura. But, yo. Especially if they had, like, the red dress Uhura got on and some black tights and some moon boots. Yo. I don't know. But I know I have to make a decision before I'm too old to join the fucking Space Force. So I'm trying to get in the Space Force, nigga. Like, I'm pretty sure my pee is clean. I don't know if they do a hair test or what. And then I have to pass that ACE VAP or some shit like that. But I don't know if I should really go or not. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should stick with my YouTube and then work from home, which is what I would say the powers that be. Let me just say the current powers in my life that be want me to do. You know, I hold all the power, you know. That's the funniest thing. But people think because you're soft spoken that they run shit. But anyways, it's just gonna be crazy if I like join. Like the boot camp is 7.5 weeks. So I don't know, I'm considering it. I just need 7.5 weeks. Like I just need somebody to just hold it down for 7.5 fucking weeks. And I can hopefully just come back. Cause this shit I wanna do, like there's gotta be more to life. Like, could you imagine, like, let's say I get done with boot camp and all that, right? I think how would I even do my hair? Like, I'm not saying it in a, like, I'm not saying it like a vanity kind of way. I'm just thinking, like, yeah, I don't got no time to, like, braid my hair down and all that. I ain't got time for that. And my hair shedded so bad. Like, I don't know. I feel like my hair gonna fall out. I feel like I barely washed the shampoo out. I don't know. I really don't give a shit. I'm thinking about cutting that shit off anyway. I might get in there and just cut all of it off. I don't give a fuck. It's just so funny, like, people cutting their hair off now, and I been did that. But that shit was because, like, I'm going through some shit. So I hope the people doing it now is not going through some shit. But some people are really pretty bald. The funniest thing was, like, when Sukihana was on an interview, and she was just like, it takes, like, when she was talking about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith and Chris Rock, she said, it takes a real pretty bitch to have, like, no hair. And I'm just like, yeah, for real. She's like, the cheekbones, the lip shape, all of that. It take a real pretty bitch. And I'm just like, Because it wasn't like I wasn't getting no play while I was bald. So I'm just saying. It's just like, so you can see the whole body, hair not covering up every motherfucking thing. Like, I appreciated that. Like, I love that. Even though, like, my hair is grown and all that. But I wish I was hearing that back then. I did hear it, but it's just like, it's different when it's like coming from like a more pep talk, aggressive pep talk kind of thing. Also, since I'm going to be by myself, only texting today, I'm not doing no phone calls. I'm not trying to do no fucking phone calls at all. So, I'm thinking I'm going to rewatch Scandal because that's one of my favorite fucking shows. Let me check the time. Damn, 55 minutes. Damn, time flew by, you guys. You know, I'm fucking alone. But, I think I fell out the algorithm or something like that. Like, I made that post saying I'm depressed. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know. And then I was already trying to cut my shit for making them tarot card predictions on, like, the future of America and shit like that. So, I don't know. I don't give a shit. I just want to upload. I want to talk to people. Like, so I hope people don't forget me and they look for me. Because I'm probably going to be one of them niggas that you just can't find in the algorithm. Which is probably good. That's probably a good thing. It's probably a blessing. Oh, damn. I thought I lost one of my earrings up here. Oh, let me tell y'all. I think Grandma's in this car. So this used to be Grandma's car. So I've been driving ever since. This car is about 12 years old now. Actually 13. So I need to do a lot of upgrades. Like, I need at least the engine part. Like, I don't really care about the interior, but I should, because like it'll be crazy if I stomp my foot down and my foot goes through the goddamn thing. I don't want that to happen. So I think what I'm gonna work on for this car. I also want to learn how mechanics work and all that. So I don't know. Like, if I join the Space Force, I think I want to be like a mechanic or something like that. But anyways, I already tried to figure out how the engine and everything in the hood kind of worked. Even though people like guys are trying to be vague with it, I was just like, you know what, I can figure it out myself. So, I popped the hood. I'm just like, okay, well, that's my oil, and I need to get an oil change for real. I need to get an oil change. I need to, oh yeah, my husband talking about, you don't have to work. Nigga, I'm working. It don't feel right not to work. And then when that lady was lying on me in court talking about I ain't had a job since I got power of attorney, which is a fucking lie. Like, I got offended. So it's just like, damn, bitch. I don't know. But the fact that she was talking shit about me, like, the whole time, like, she's laughing in my face and hugging me and all that shit, like, damn, she was scheming the whole time. And she lied in front of police, and she lied in court. I'm gonna let that go. Because her health ain't that doing that well anyway. So if my health was like that, I would treat people like shit too. Fuck it. Anyways, that's how I'm thinking about it. Like, fuck it. Like, if I knew I had like a death sentence, shit, I'd be fucking people to fuck over. I always thought about, like, if I ever got caught by the police for any reason and I didn't do anything, fuck that. Oh, my stomach. Well, me and my stomach has made an appearance. Because, you know, I drink some milk, girl. But fuck that. I would go all the way out, nigga. Like, if I ain't do that shit and y'all niggas trying to lock me up, I will hop in a cop car. I'll be on some GTA shit. Because I ain't do shit. Like, literally, y'all could check my cameras. Like, I haven't really left home. I went to go pick up Grandpa's prescription and shit, and I went right back in the house. I need to go get some bread, but I'm going to wait till that loaf run the fuck out. Like, I'm not leaving the house so somebody can make some shit up about me. Like, I'm tired of that shit. And that's just like she was saying, like, and I need to stop bringing it up, but she was just like, I be seeing her car, and I've been trying to avoid it. So it's just like, she know what I drive. And she said, like, she don't want me to get her license plate number and say that I did something that she didn't do. So I'm like, who the fuck thinks about that? Like, you got 2 cars. How the fuck I'm gonna remember what car you in? And I don't want to look for you. That's why I asked for the fucking restraining order. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. So I'm thinking like, damn, I don't want to be out because this bitch probably looking at my license plate numbers. Like I'm kind of done with that. I don't even want to be in this town no more. Hey, honestly, I don't. Like I don't want to be here no more. Um, I'm done. And I think maybe I should get a new car. Maybe I should not new car, but maybe make it not so identifiable. So I need to take some shit out of here. Like I don't know. I need to just redo it. I need to like maybe repaint it. I'm thinking about doing a different color. I'm not gonna say what color yet. I'm not gonna say shit, cause you know, people be watching. People are fucking insane. I also thought about joining the CIA and the FBI. All of that. The alphabet boys. Fuck that. Cause there's really scammers out here. Like we need to expose them. Like period. Like I don't know what the fuck else to say. Like what the hell? Like I don't know. But then like people really hate them niggas, and I'm just like, why? Like if you're not doing nothing wrong, like why do you hate them so bad? But people, I don't know. What's that nigga name? Edgar Hoover or some shit. That nigga made the FBI. Like even me saying the FBI, like I know somebody tapping into my shit. I already know. Like my phone's in the house. I already know by me saying this shit, them niggas probably looking. But I already know they're looking. This is America, nigga. Like even on the back of the fucking money, like on the front, on the dollar bill, nigga, there's a pyramid with an eye on it. We're being watched. We like duh. Like I don't know. Like what's there to hide? That's why I put all my shit out on Front Street. Like there's nothing nobody can expose about me that I haven't already said. For that purpose. Like I don't want like I'll be thinking like, okay, like let's say like my channel ever blew up, right? Let's just say my channel ever blew the fuck up. There's nobody that can really come and expose me because I put out all my information. I told you about the psych ward. Told you about my embarrassing childhood stories. I told you all of that. What else is there to do? Like, that's the whole image. That's the whole brand. And then, like, I was being made out to be, like, an alcoholic pothead. I already told y'all that. And then it's just, like, that was being used against me. They're talking shit about me to my family member that I already told about that. And I already had that shit online. Like, what? I vape, I smoke, I drink. I don't shoot up. like that's the only thing. Like I don't do shit like that. I tell you what the fuck I've done. So that shit will never happen. Like nobody will ever clock my fucking tea. Like hell no. Like my tea's out there. Like the fuck. So it's just like I don't ever want to feel like I'm in fear that shit is getting revealed. Like nothing. Like I even talked about like my shit. Like literally like I be talking about my poop. Like the fuck, I mean, that's TMI, but it's just down. Oh my God, Manny! My cat. I put food out, so hopefully she got it. Oh my gosh. This girl, hold up. She's my favorite now. Where's she going? What the fuck? Oh, this angle. What is this? This must be the phone case thingy. I mean, what the fuck? Oh well. She was out there. She's a good girl. Let me see if I can catch her. I don't want to harass her or nothing like that. I would totally adopt her. Not because she's just fluffy, but because she's fluffy. Where Manny go? Damn, she's fast. Her and Speedy be getting it, boy. Manny! Yeah, she probably went behind the house. Yesterday, she was so hungry, she didn't give a fuck. Oh, well. I hope the food is still out here. Let me check. Barely. Somebody came by and ate it. Damn. Them cats fast, boy. Okay, I'm back. Them cat speaking. Yep. But it is what it is. It is what the fuck it is. I don't know why I look like that. But I love them girls. Speedy and Manny, bye. Those are my girls. But I really hope it rains today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. But I hope it rains today because I love those days where I just don't want to get out of bed. I just want to lay down and like it just rains and whatnot. I was thinking about all the camera footage I have on my camcorder, and I'm thinking like, what do I do with it? Like, I don't even want to look at it no more. Like, but I gotta do something with that footage, and then like I have to recook the tub again because there's like this one little gap, and I just need to redo that. So that's another thing to do, but I don't feel like all that shit. I might put a piece of tape, like, I don't know why it feels like my heart about to beat up my motherfucking chest. But y'all, like, yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to think about people in history that's gone through shit like this. And then people paint them as crazy and shit. But it's just weird. And I be thinking like, you know, I do be thinking like, is my husband my handler? I be thinking that shit. Because like, it feels like I'm being held back. No offense. But it's just like, was he strategically placed in my life for me to be held the fuck back? You know what I'm saying? Or is it just my choice? This is shit I think about. Shit is just so weird. I'm just so angry. Like, I was so angry yesterday that I didn't even know what to do. Like, I just wanted to end it. Like, I put a plastic bag on my fucking head. I was so done with it. I was just like, oh my God. Like, I can't catch a fucking break. And just like, I ended up liking the plastic bag on my head. I was just like, okay, this is what they be doing. Where they be like, breathe into the brown paper bag a couple times. Like, what's it called? Breathing therapy. Shit, I had that bag on my fucking head. I was just like, golly, take me out of here. And I don't be getting it sometimes. I be taking the most fucking attempts, and I be making it through. I be having the worst situations, and be making it through. And I be talking about like near death or just dying situations and coming back. It's just like, what God, what you want me to do? I'm a zombie. I'm a zombie, bro. I'm a zombie. That's how I feel. But I don't know. I just want to move on. I also want to get an American Girl doll. I don't know why that came up in my mind. But what else? I don't know. Why the fuck I said American Girl doll? I don't know. I thought about like sewing up a little outfit or something like that. I don't know. Like, I just want to work with my hands right now. So maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I bought a whole sketchbook, and I'm just like, okay, well, shouldn't my sketchbook be in my diary? So then if somebody gets my diary, which I do plan, like, I know somebody's gonna have my diary in the future when I die. I'm about to be on book 7 of my diary. I'm like, why can't I just draw in there? And then people get drawings that go with my life or some shit like that. I don't know. But I'm gonna have like a whole section. Like, I'm gonna have a whole library. Like, you see, I don't know if you can see out the window, but like there's like frames and shit. I'm gonna fill this in so it's like a filled in, like it's gonna be like a garage, like a real garage, like a closed in garage. But the point is, I always thought about like, I have a librarian's mindset because of the mummy affecting me as a child. Like when Evie says like, I am a librarian. That's my shit. But anyways, like, I want to have like a bookshelf that's just full of like my childhood photos, my photo like pictures that's in my phone. I want to have my diary. I want to have my sketchbooks. I want to have all of that. I just want to have one like little shelf just for that. like all my videos converted to like a hard drive, fill them bitches up and put it right in my library, like the archives. I'm just gonna call it the archives. And then if anything happens to me, like we'll just release it. Like we'll make copies of every fucking thing and just release that shit. Or like I don't know, maybe my grandkids would enjoy it. I don't know. Like I'll even have my childhood teddy bear. I still have it. I'm gonna have that shit in the archives. Like I don't know. And I used to think like I wanted to be buried like the mummy. Um, like meaning like I know no one's gonna make a fucking pyramid or some shit like that. And nowadays people don't do mausoleums and shit. But I was just thinking like, wouldn't it be cool to be like mummified and like all your shit is with you, and then like people can come down into the tomb and view your not open the sarcophagus or anything like that, but I mean the sarcophagus is there, but they won't be able to like look in that bitch, of course. I hope not, or like steal my body out of there, but they can look at my diary entries and like how was life for zillennials back then, like if they exhumed my shit, like, oh, I mean, she was born just before the new millennium and she made it to the year 2100. This is what the fuck happened. Like, that's interesting. And then it could have like my influences growing up, uh, maybe pictures of my parents and my grandparents and shit like that. That would be interesting. I be thinking about shit like that because I just be like, that's what I always wanted, you know? Not that I just want like fame or anything, but I just want people just to know who I am as a person, and like as somebody who likes to look at like the past and loves like historical fiction or just like history dramas and shit like that. I just want somebody to just look back and be like, okay, well, she liked to drink like coffee in her car. Hopefully they'll have this old ass car inside the fucking mausoleum. I think that's the word it's called. Like, wouldn't that be interesting? I don't know. Zillennials. Um, and they could even have like my shorts on there, like not my actual shorts, but like my TikTok shit. Like, if you wanted to get like a brief understanding. But it's just interesting how life is gonna be in the future. Like everything's probably just gonna be digital anyway. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, I mean, I don't feel like scanning all my diary entries and shit. But then if like we ever have like an EMP, like if a country wanted to take our asses out, which might happen, I don't know. Like I don't want to lose all my data, so it's just like some things need to be written down. So even though I be talking about my life on here, I do like at nighttime like write down like what the fuck is going on, just in case. And I need to laminate that shit. I don't know. It's just something to think about. How long has it been? Like an hour and 13 minutes or some shit like that. So anyways, I kind of feel like just driving around, enjoying the quietness of town and whatnot. But at the same time, I can't wait to get back to the hustle and bustle. I can't wait to get back to you know, chaos. Something that's other than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait to get back. I can't wait to go back home. That's my home. Like, it's my home now. I mean, like, it's not nothing like Harlem, but where my apartment is now, it is it's as city as I can get. And my thing is like my friend sent me a video, not video, but a picture, and it's talking about like they want people out so bad that they're about to bulldoze apartments down, and I'm just like, God damn, like they're giving people keys for their, I mean, they're giving people cash for their keys and helping them relocate, and it's like they ain't gonna find nothing. Like, I don't know, like all this shit is crazy, and I'm thinking like, well, my apartment, they said they were supposed to do upgrades, and then like the rent will go up to like $1,000 something dollars. So I'm just like, We ain't got no upgrades yet, and it's just like, where do we put our stuff? Like, do we get a hotel voucher or some shit? Like, where do we go while our shit is being upgraded? I don't know. And it's just like, I don't even want to be involved with it. And then the whole housing market situation pissed me the fuck off, because it's just like, it's so obvious. Like, the campaign was so fucking obvious. Like, them niggas, they just like, and I ain't talking about niggas, I'm talking about white niggas, the redliners, nigga. Like, that's when I figured out what the fuck redlining really was, other than like pollution redlining, like letting niggas live by like fucking nuclear plants and shit and letting that shit get in the water and shit like that. I'm talking about, like, I know that shit's real, but I'm talking about like, for instance, I would want a place like right around the corner from my apartment. My apartment is in the hood, but the hood is like literally right across the street from the affluent neighborhood. Like, literally, you could just walk across the street and you're in a different zip code. So I could buy a house for like 100 and something thousand, but when you get across the street, it's like $300,000. I'm just like, what the fuck? So they need to do some shit about that. And then they started raising the prices in the hood. So it's just like, where are all these people gonna go? I don't know. But they want people closer. I see that they want the affluent people closer in the city limits, and they want all the broker people like outside of the city limits. And then once I just figured that shit out, I was just like, that's an orange butterfly. I was just like, fuck that. Like, if I can't live where the fuck I'm living at, I don't want to live here, nigga. And when I get the money, and if I get a lot of money, nigga, I'm living here and I'm bringing all the niggas with me. That's how I feel. Fuck that. Cause it's just crazy. Like, where are all these people supposed to go? Like, you really want us like to be on the outskirts and shit? And then once we turn the outskirts nice and shit like that, like, then we're gonna be ran out of there. Like, I don't know. Like, where do you want us to go? But I ain't being run out of shit. And like, you know that app, like the neighborhood app and shit like that. I remember one winter, or like it was about to be winter or something like that. Like, I think it was fall, like just starting to be fall. And then like the people on there was talking about, have you noticed all the homeless people at the bus stop in this affluent area? And then people just like, yeah, hopefully the winter will drive them out. Who the fuck talk like that? I mean, like, it is an inconvenience though, because I was driving there to Walmart, and some homeless guy was laying in the ground, like on the ground. Like, he would purposely just lay on the ground in front of the cars and shit to stop them and then try to get some money. Like, that's just crazy. But can you blame niggas? I don't know. Like, the way the world is going is just fucking insane. Like, I also want to mention that Grandpa keeps getting calls about like a loan being defaulted or some shit like that, going into collections. But I don't recall him signing any fucking loan. So it just made me think, like, okay, I'm not gonna assume, because I'm already stressed the fuck out. But who the fuck? What loan? I don't know. A lot of crazy shit's happening and he just don't get it. Um, I got a lot of shit on my mind right now. And it's just like, the whole point of this is not to have this shit on my mind. So yada yada yada. I just know it's gonna be held in a handbasket when I'm gone. So I really think I'm gonna do the Space Force. And they be having job openings for like the FBI and the CIA and shit. And I'm thinking like, but in the city though, like in my city, and I'm just like, so you telling me like niggas work for y'all niggas and they really do be in the city? Like, I thought that shit was just like, it just kind of made me paranoid. But I was like, I mean, I ain't got shit to hide. Like, the fuck. But I'm really fully considering it. Like, I want to join like a big box organization, a secret organization or some shit. But I don't know. I kind of do want to do the Space Force. That would be so cool. Like the beginning of like Star Trek. But I don't know if I'm romanticizing it or what. Um, but I feel like things are looking up. I just have to be by myself. That's all I'm feeling like. I just want to be by myself right now. Like, I just don't want to be bothered. I don't want nobody bothering me. I don't want to talk about nothing unless it's like funny shit or conspiracy theories. I don't want to talk about life. Really, you know, I'm talking about my life because I never get a chance to fucking talk. Like the only time like I'm by myself and I have a chance to fucking talk is like when I'm on here. It's crazy. But other than that, it's like nobody's listening to what I have to say at all. And that's why I said I'm yelling into the void. But I mean, I'm still thinking about that quote when you're at the end of your rope tie a knot and yell hang on or some shit like that. It was just the weirdest wood thingy I've seen. It was just like, what does that mean? But I was a child then. I didn't quite understand that. So, but I think I'm gonna have to join, cause then it's just like, I mean, what can you really do? You can't just be like, no, you can't do that. You gotta have to talk to the government, and tell them niggas I can't go, and I bet them niggas ain't gonna listen to you. So I think that's what I want to do. I wonder how that will go. Damn, that damn milk. But I was blocked up. I don't have my prunes, so I was just like, damn, I need something to make me go. Um, and I tried to drink some Fairlife milk. I don't think I've had Fairlife before, but it's alright. It tastes a little bit like school milk, but it's alright. I wonder how much coffee is in here. 75 milligrams. What's that gonna do? What the hell does ginseng supposed to do? What's inositol? I know what taurine is. What the fuck? I don't know. It's interesting to look at these cans. I usually read labels when I'm in the bathroom, like sitting on the toilet. How many calories? 210 calories. Ugh. Jeez Louise. But I'm about to go. It's been really nice spending my morning with y'all. I'm gonna try to feed my family, and I'm still gonna think it over. So let me know in the comments if you make it this far. Should I join the FBI, the CIA, or the Space Force? Let me know. FBI, CIA, or the Space Force. Because I feel like people are still gonna fuck with me as long as I'm on American soil. Like they're still gonna be asking me to do bullshit that I don't want to fucking do anymore. So if I'm not saying like I'm immediately go to outer space, but I mean if I have a federal obligation, oh so right now my federal Bureau of Investigation, so FBI or try to get in the Space Force. You tell me. I don't think the Space Force is gonna let me in, cause like my mental issues, like the bipolar and depression, and the schizoaffective, the paranoia, the delusions. But I have evidence, so don't write me off now, because I feel like dropping it here. I feel like dropping this fucking evidence here just in case, like, my shit get hacked and she decide to delete my shit. I don't know. I don't put nothing past these crazy motherfucking bitches. I don't. These bitches is crazy out here. But anyways, crazier than me. Like, There's a difference between crazy and you don't want to hurt nobody, and then there's crazy and they want to fucking hurt people. Hell the fuck no. Especially if you crazy and you watching the ID channel and you trying to get IDs and shit. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know. But anyways, all right, FBI or join the military and go into the Space Force. And I think that's a branch of the Air Force. So, I mean, I kind of wanted to do Air Force. Grandpa's Air Force. My best friend's in the Air Force. I think my cousin went into the Air Force. The only military branch I think that one of my cousins didn't do. Yeah, my uncle's in the Navy. Grandpa's in the Air Force. One of my best friends is in the Air Force. And Space Force is a part of the Air Force because it's in the air, I believe. So you tell me, FBI or the Space Force? And I was thinking, like, maybe, like, my husband and I can have, like, a kid while I'm gone. Or something like that. I don't know. I don't even think he can handle being a single dad. But it is what it is. I just know I can't no more with this shit. Because I'm just thinking, like, it's just depressing to think, like, oh, I'm going to have to be stuck in this one town my rest of my fucking life, or be stuck in this state my whole life. Like, nah. Like, no, I'm gonna do something big before I turn 30. I want to be a big deal. Even if I'm not a big deal, I want to make some kind of impact. So, tell me in the comment box what I should do. I also applied to be a work from home. When you order from catalogs and shit. So I'll be the nigga on the phone that's like, hey, you ordering these sandals, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe I could do it. But I feel like I could do even more than that. Like, I feel like that I could do anything. Some good coffee. I feel like I could do, I'm not done yet. I feel like I could do any fucking thing. I'm just bounded by obligation. And I don't want no obligation no more. I'm tired of responsibility. I should have never took responsibility for anything. That's my advice for any young folks out here. Younger than me. Please don't do shit that you don't really want to do. Don't do it. I don't know. I was just put in a tight situation. And I got taken advantage of. And apparently, if you want to commit crimes, this is the place. They don't check evidence. Wow. Like, I feel so safe living here. I feel so fucking safe. Like, someone could come here and, like, chop my fucking legs off, and I could have the evidence all on video, and nobody would do anything. That's great. That's like, get a gun, everyone. Second Amendment rights. But anyways, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to make breakfast and another fucking day, and I ain't doing shit. I'm not. I'm not doing nothing. I ain't going out. No, I'm not doing nothing. I might take a sleeping pill and just go to fuck to sleep. I'm not doing shit. Like, everybody expecting me to do something. I'm not doing nothing. And then I'm gonna be like, what y'all gonna do when I'm in the military? That's how it will be. Because I'm going straight. I'm gonna be like, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sergeant. Yes, captain. I'm gonna be at the highest fucking rank, nigga. I'm gonna be the captain of I'm gonna be Captain Kirk, nigga. The female black Captain Kirk. Okay. Can you imagine that? In the sky, pulling up with my Bugatti spaceship. The fuck? Man. That's a thought. That's crazy. But I gotta want more for myself. Because it's just like, if I keep going down this path, it's gonna be like, fuck it. Bop! Because fuck it, that's what I'm doing to myself slowly anyway. Like, so it's like already, like, bringing on this responsibility. It's just like, bop! And then the bullet's just going slow. Like, it's slow motion. Just off of a choice. So the gun is a choice. The bullet is, your choice is coming at you. And it's just either, like, it's already coming through your head. So if it gets all the way past a certain point, there's no point of return. You're gone. And that's how I'm feeling. Like, I feel like it's gotten to a quarter of a way. Even though it's been about 9 years, I feel like if I shot myself, it would be like right here. And then it would have to go right here. That's the point of no return. And we getting there quick. Then right here. And then out of the other ear. But basically, I'm fucked. That's how it feels. I'm fucked. But if I just be like, yo, I'm doing the Space Force. I'm out of fucking here. I don't know what to tell y'all niggas. And it's the best feeling is like when people go like, well, what about so and so and so? Then you can just be like, well, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Cause I'm around people like that. Like, I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I know what I'ma do. So when the tables motherfucking turn, cause I'm serving my motherfucking shit. I'm be serving the galaxy. Like once we get the technology up and shit like that, boy. I'm gonna be parked outside the Milky Way. I'm gonna have my what do you call it? I was gonna say my moon rock front. Oh, I'm smoking moon rocks too, but damn, who the fuck? I'm gonna be the first nigga to smoke a blunt on the moon. I probably blow the fuck up. I don't know. But I was thinking about like my moon front property. No, my earth front property on the moon. So it would just be like I'm chilling here like right like this. Like let's say this is my rover, nigga. And then outside you just see like the moon. I mean the earth. Like that would be so cool. But yeah, wishful thinking, but I'm still young and I can still train and I still have a chance at life. So I'm not letting nobody take away my chance at life. You know, like it's hard and sometimes I don't want to live it. I think I have like, I don't know, every human being has an urge to live. So y'all let me know in the comments, should I do FBI or Space Force? Because I think Space Force, I think this would be good. I just need somebody here to take care of my family for some days until I get back from boot camp. But bang, bang. See you in the next video. It's been great talking to me. But, or talking to myself. But hopefully somebody listened out there. So, peace out. I'm gassy as hell. I'm about to go sit on the toilet and make some food. Why I look like that? I was thinking, like, am I going bald? Or is that just a reflection? Or I parted like shit? Okay, bye. Love you guys. Bye, honey bun.